What's up, Laker family? It's your boy Dtlf back with another post-game recap as the Lakers lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves again, 97 to 87. And they did basically everything I said pregame they didn't have to do in order to win. They went ahead and played a reverse Uno card on us. And yeah, I mean, this team continues their free fall. We have now lost 5 out of our last 6 games. And it seems like we don't have enough I mean, we barely had enough we competed for sure tonight. But outside of competing, what are we really doing, family? What are we really doing, Lakers Nation? This team, again, is coming out here laying a golden goose egg. And it sucks. It sucks because, the potentials obviously has been there for us to be a decent team. I don't know about good team anymore, but we're now a 500 team again, 13 and 13. So everything we had built up, that 5 games over 500, 6 games over 500, it all went to the wayside. Anthony Davis tonight, he had 23 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Not enough, AD. All right, he keeps fading away tonight. I dislike his play style tonight. Max Christie had a quiet 15. Austin Reeves came back, but he looked rusty, even though he did give us his signature 18 point, 5 assist, 6 rebound game. Just looked rusty. Rui Hachimura continues to be a major disappointment, regardless of what anybody says, because he was supposed to have a big step-up game, and he did not he did not step up at all. Jaden, thank you so much for Super Chat, brother. I do appreciate that. He said trade Dtlf, please. It's disappointing that LeBron didn't play, but I'll be honest with you, man. The way he had been playing recently, with the exception of the last game he played, I think this is something either necessary for him mentally or for us Laker fans. One thing, we did compete tonight, but it just always feels like we don't have the right leadership to get us over the hump. The whole night we keep battling back to within 5 points, and then they would make a run. Credit to their coaching staff. They did an exceptional job of creating that distance and keeping us at bay. That's exactly what they did, man. But just disappointing. The role players just never play their role. D'Angelo Russell, a whopping 5 points. Absolute garbage. He needs to get dealt yesterday. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Not good enough. Dalton Connect, 6 points, 9 rebounds. Seems like his confidence is gone, unfortunately, the young rook. Gabe Vincent, 6 points in the starting lineup. And you know what? JJ Redick continues to disappoint me, guys. All right, I hated the starting lineup, but some might say defensive purposes. Man, we needed some offense out there, guys. We got 87 points. We didn't have the floor spacer, and some said, "Oh, D'Lo," and let's see what D'Lo and this guy looks like combining. Well, they combined for a whopping 11 points. D'Lo and Dalton, double D's, 11 points combined. So that's not gonna be good enough. We just as a team not giving enough production, and nobody knows where LeBron's at. Apparently, not even JJ Redick, because when he was asked pregame if anybody had any idea where he was at, but if the coach had any idea, he said no. So again, extremely disappointed, man. And with this loss, the Lakers now drop to 10th in the West. 10th in the West, chat. And I am going to open up the phone lines in a bit, but first, just wanted to vent a little bit. They're a half game up on the Kings, who, by the way, we play twice in Sacramento this upcoming week. So we just continue to free fall, guys. Losing 6 out of the last 8 is really bad. Okay, and again, we're back to 500, 13 and 13. Once upon a time, we were looking good. Things were looking up, and now, not so much, right? But again, questions around LeBron remain. Is he healthy? Is he throwing a fit because he wants out? Like, what is it with LeBron James? I'll let you guys decide that when I open up the phone lines in a bit. But again, the rookie Dalton Connect only played 19 minutes. So much for giving him more minutes. I think his confidence is shot now. Even his three-point shot doesn't look as confident and as good as it did earlier in the season. Hopefully he regains that. And again, Cam Reddish played 23 minutes, 5 points. It's just not good enough. Gabe Vincent only with 6 points. It's not going to be good enough to beat a team on the road, right? At the end of the day, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to beat a team on the road. And we have been a terrible team on the road this season. We have, I believe, only 2 wins, 3 maybe, in total. And that's so distasteful. I thought Snoop Dogg did a phenomenal job on First Take today, applying pressure on the front office. Let's see, because I said at pregame, they're supposedly parameters being worked on a trade with the Wizards for Jonas Valanciunas, according to reports. Let's see if that actually falls through or if it's all smoke and mirrors. RZ says Rob should trade himself for Bob Myers. That's the one. That's the comment of the night right there. Rob Pelinka, man, he's doing too much by not doing enough. And what I mean by that is we were supposed to make the right deals. It's way overdue. It's 2 seasons overdue. Is Dan? I really don't know how this team is playing like this. What are we doing during practice or days off? Well, credit to Die Hard because he talked about this earlier today. Well, teams don't practice in the NBA no more, right? We had 8 days off or 7 days or something like that, and the team only practiced one time in the entire practice, as if we were winning or something. Like we should have been rewarded. Maybe they wanted to give them rest. I don't know, but that's the product of it. I mean, we looked like a team that had 8 days off. We came out here. We turned the ball over 21 times today. Told you guys pregame. That was a huge point of emphasis. Don't turn the ball over on the road. It's really hard to win, off of turnovers. And we got cooked in the paint too. AD can't do it by himself. That's why we continue to hear rumors about us trying to trade for bigs. They had 42 points in the paint. We had 36, right? And that wasn't the biggest difference in the game. Of course, the turnovers, giving up transition buckets. We only shot 10 for 35 from beyond the arc for a measly 28.6%. Think about that. And overall, we only shot 38% from the field. That should be our three-point percentage, not our field percentage. But just so disappointed by this team in more ways than one, man. It's almost like we're just going through the motions sometimes, right? That's what it feels like. It feels like we're going through the motions, chat. And at this point, can they recoup from this? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if they will recoup for this because we don't know what's in. Again, Rob Pelinka has been one of the most unpredictable guys. But in reality, he really hasn't had a good offseason since his first offseason when he took over and he landed all those pieces to build the championship contender. But since then, I mean, how many off seasons can you say that he has had? Like he's been very wishy-washy, yo. Let me see here. But yeah, we will be opening up the phone lines. Make sure you guys hit the like button real quick. If you guys want to call in, all you got to do is click the link that I'm going to put out right now. But let's go ahead and roll the hold up. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Hold up. Thank you for Super Chat, brother. Let me go ahead and answer this one right here. He said trades were supposed to be made in the offseason. I agree. And a lot of Laker fans, top to goat, a lot of Laker fans were upset that we rolled in with this season, myself included, with the same team. I agree with that. Reese says, yo, I have some ultimatums for this team when the lines open up. I can't wait to hear them, bro. I cannot wait to hear them. And thank you for being a member, Reese. I appreciate you, my guy. And thank you guys for the super chats. All right, let's go ahead and open up the phone lines.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I know you don't
Subscribe.
I know this, but I'm gonna get you
Subscribe
today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
All right. Phone lines are officially open. All you gotta do is click the link below that I just posted, and yeah. And if you have a camera, if you got any sort of device, we'll make sure and bring you guys up in here. All right. Got our first caller of the day, Maurice. What's up, brother? Talk to me, man.
What's going on, man? Hey,
Man.
I appreciate you saying thank me, but bruh, you my bro. So, I'm gonna be a member pretty much like ride or die to the end, bro. But I have a few ultimatums for this team. Ultimatum number 1. I say get the pieces necessary, period. Get the pieces necessary to fit around LeBron James and AD. If they stay here, get the pieces that surround both of them. That means get AD the big man that he needs and get LeBron the shooters that he needs, the 3-and-D guys.
Right.
And here's what's going to be the shocking thing that I'm going to say. Even if it takes Austin and Dalton connect, as much as I don't want to, even if it takes them, do what you got to do.
Just trade whatever the pieces you need. And what would be the piece that gets you off with like Duncan and Austin? Like, what would be the piece? In your opinion, do you have anybody in mind, or are you just saying like in general?
Like I'm saying, like in general, my favorite piece would be we're talking Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect. I think Cam Thomas would be a good guy to go for, and Nick Claxton, both.
Oh, so both of them? Okay.
Along with getting a wing like Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, I'm saying like if you add Austin and or Dalton.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought you meant both of them packaged. I was going to say.
Oh, no. Like it was like and or if it takes that. But my thing is, if we was to do that and get LeBron and AD these pieces, they better win the championship, because like we would be mortgaging like not only a current future that we have, but also that actual future that we have. Now, ultimatum number 2. Rebuild. Rebuild.
I thought you said bring Beal. I was like,
no, rebuild.
Okay, rebuild.
Like rebuild. If you not gonna be able to get LeBron and AD to pieces, then it's time to make the tough decision in rebuild. That's decision number. That's ultimatum number 2. And ultimatum number 3. This is worst case scenario. If Rob Pelinka does absolutely nothing, he got to go.
Yeah,
he got to go by the end of trade deadline. He got to go.
I like your 3 ultimatums. Are they're in that order that you mentioned? Is that the picking order?
Yeah, that's the order that I'm pretty much.
I'm gonna switch it up on you one bit. I'm gonna say, number 1 priority should be firing Rob Pelinka, because unless he can get a deal done by a specific day, I'd say he's gone. So that would be my priority number 1, and getting somebody like going out there and grabbing somebody like a Bob Myers to take the helm. Priority number 2 would be to rebuild. Like, honestly, if I don't know if there's a trade out there, bro, to be honest, that can really put us over the top. I like Jonas Valanciunas. I don't think by himself he's going to lead us over the top, personally.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think there's a trade, honestly, out there. Even if we was to get Cam Thomas and Nick Claxton, nothing is guaranteed. Cam Thomas, I mean, he balling over there with the Nets.
Yeah.
But who's to say he'll come over here and they'll probably be the same Laker curse that Gabe Vincent got. The same Laker curse that.
And the thing is, if you put all your chips to the center of the table, and LeBron's still taking time off, and AD still coming in here playing like he did tonight, lethargic, that's what kind of is discouraging, man. I'm starting to, and again, I've been promising you guys a hypothetical rebuild video. That's coming tomorrow, no exceptions, man. But it's unfortunate that we even have to resort to these type of hypotheticals, having 2 great generational talents on your roster. And in that way, I'm priority, and you know what? It might not be enough for the future rebuild. But I just have scenarios. Not in that order.
Yeah. I got the way you switched that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely, Rob, like, get up off your ass, or you gonna have to get up off your ass and get out. Like,
absolutely.
Either get up off your ass and make phone calls, or get up off your ass and get out of LA. Like, either way, you getting up off your ass.
Yes, sir. Big facts, Reese. Man. Thank you so much.
Anytime. You have a blessed one, man.
You too, bro. My guy Reese. Man, my guy Maurice. Appreciate you, man. But he's right. I mean, it has to be some format to solve this, because I think Laker fans are getting tired of this, bro. I really do. And you can see it in the numbers. Even how many people tap into the channel compared to when the season started, when everybody was hyped. Like, the numbers are dwindling. And just in the NBA in general, and for the Lakers, like, we need to figure out a way to get people interested and excited again, right? All right, let's bring in our next caller. It is Phone Call Friday. All you guys have to do is click the link to get a chance to be picked as one of the callers. Next caller, Dave Parker, man. How you doing, brother?
What up, Darren? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you, bro. Thank you for calling in. How you feeling about the Lakers, and what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, just tired of losing. I'm tired of Rob Pelinka not making no moves.
Yeah.
At some point, he has to make some moves because his team doesn't know how to win. I feel like Rob just keep letting it happen year after year, wasting LeBron's prime years, AD's timeline. You know, there's a lot of things going on in LA that needs to be addressed. So
Yeah.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm very tired. So
Yeah,
moves,
bro.
man. It's sad. Yo, that's
You,
the number one thing.
it feels like, look, man, we can't win with LeBron. We can't win without LeBron. You know, here's a chance for the role players to prove, hey, you know, LeBron took a week off. Let's step up. Rui, come out here, have a 20-plus point game. Nope, we get 9 points from the guy. So it proves to me that these guys aren't primed and ready to compete for no titles. D'Lo, we get 5 points from the guy. You're talking about 18 million a year, man. 18 million a year, bro. It's like, come on now.
I feel like these guys play for the money at this point, not just playing professional basketball. You know,
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. But you know what? At the end of the day, a resolution has to come. It has to, bro. There's no way in the heck that a resolution won't come, and Laker fans not gonna stand for this. You heard what Snoop? I don't know if you heard Snoop Dogg on First Take today, but basically sent out his warning shot to the front office saying Laker fans are getting restless, man. You guys haven't done nothing in 2 years. Make sure you do something quick, right? Now, go ahead. Go ahead.
LeBron's getting older. AD, you know, he's in his early 30s, so they need some help. They
Yeah.
can't do it all. You know what I'm saying? They need a supporting cast, a real supporting cast to put points on the board. We can't have 5, 7, 9 points every other game. And we need to fix the defense. The defense looking
Yeah.
atrocious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's no defense on this team for sure. We let it. We
Oh,
let motherfuckers cakewalk to the basket. It's like it's just light, bro. I'm sick of saying it, but and then what'd you think of the starting lineup tonight? They
it was
had
horrible.
Gabe Vincent,
Gabe,
Austin, all of them. How you feel? Horrible.
but that's a
Well,
small ball like
yeah,
tall lineup at all.
that's the thing Darvin Ham was doing last season. We're doing it again with the small ball lineup, bro.
Yeah.
I gave up on trying to play two bigs. And by the way, Koloko looked nice. What was it? The second, third quarter? Well, he had a couple
Yeah,
blocks, and then they went completely away from him, bro. Why?
yeah. Why not play Koloko more? Because he had some good energy out there. He was showing some
Yeah.
flashes of what he could become once he figure it out. I don't know, man. This team just discombobulated.
Well, let's hope for a resolution pretty soon, my friend. I do appreciate the call. Thank you for tapping in, bro.
Much love to you, man.
Appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate
Salute,
you.
brother. Have a good one, man. Let's hope for the best with the Lakers. All right,
You
bro.
too, bro.
Man, shout out to my guy Dave Parker. All right, listen. I don't know which direction they're going to go in, but you guys call in and tell me what direction you would like to see the Lakers go in. Because seriously, guys, this team has no sense of direction right now. That's probably why LeBron don't want to show up to work. All right, let's bring up my next caller, BJ. What's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, Dan?
How you doing, man?
Long time fan, man. I remember when you started in the little room, man. So I've been a big fan, man, since 2017. So
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Yeah, definitely. Bro, I used to film these videos from my kitchen, bro. From my kitchen. Yeah.
yeah, glow up is real.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I wanted to call in, man, and just, man, voice my concerns with this team, man. I've been a fan since I was 13. I'm 36. Man, I've seen some ups and some downs, but man, this by far, man, I'm about ready to sell house, man. I'm that delusional fan. I think there's always hope, but
Right.
now they don't really. Man, D'Lo had 3 wide open threes that he missed down the stretch that could have been big for us. I'm so tired of him. I'm tired of Gabe Vincent. I'm really, really tired of Rob Pelinka.
Mm,
I
yeah.
really want him gone. JJ is a really good coach, and he ain't got shit to work with, dog. I'm just being honest. He ain't got shit to work with. I mean, he's waiting on. I heard the rumor about Markelle Fultz, and I'm like, okay, Markelle, he seems to be a pretty good piece, but you know, it's like he's doing these bargain basement deals. It's like, man, like where your nuts at, man? Let them hang, cuz you know what I mean. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know
Go
what? I
ahead.
feel like we operating like we the Clippers or some shit. We the Lakers, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
we always supposed to operate from a position of power. Like everybody should want to play here. It shouldn't be us begging players in free agency to come.
Right,
And
right.
we should put ourselves in position always to be able to make moves and to have a counter move just in case we made a bad move. Okay, that's fine. We'll just pivot in this direction. It hasn't felt like we had a plan, bro. It just feels like we're just shooting dice right now. Whatever number lands, we going with it.
And
You know?
and I think, and I'm gonna be honest, man, Valanciunas is not the answer. I think he will help, but
Mhm.
he's not gonna put us over the hump. And and his name is coming up too much. I'm hoping and praying that Rob is not really thinking about that move. I think we need to go younger. If I'm gonna be honest, how do you feel about DeAndre Ayton? I really like DeAndre Ayton. I don't know if I would sell a house for him, but if I can get him for like maybe one, I give an unprotected first and maybe a protected first, the other protect, but I put protections on it. I probably would do that. But we need to get younger, man. We
I
gotta
like.
get younger.
I don't love Aiden. I think I like Robert Williams better, even though he's always hurt. But if he can stay healthy, I like Rob. Time Lord. I love Kessler up until the rumor that they looking to keep him.
I love
I think we're thinking along the same way, bro. Because I've been a Laker fan as long as you have, and I think us OG Laker fans, we seen everything, bro. We seen ups and downs. One thing we don't see that we used to see back then was a sense of urgency.
Yes.
When we had Kobe Bryant, when we had Shaq Diesel, when we had these guys, who's making trades, free agency acquisitions, getting guys like Glenn Rice. You know what I'm saying? We was out here getting when we rebuilt around Kobe Bryant, we was out here making trades for Gasol. We brought back Fisher through free agency. We was doing the right.
We were willing and dealing.
We wasn't waiting 2-3 years before we made a move either. We would make a move like when we traded Caron Butler for Kwame Brown. That wasn't the right move. However, we then turned Kwame into Powell. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it always felt like we had a pivot move from a bad move. Pelinka feel like there's roadblocks everywhere, man. Like, oh, I made this move now. We stuck for 2 years. Oh, I made this move now. We stuck for another 2 years. It just feels bad. It doesn't feel good as a Laker fan.
It does not. And man, Magic didn't get out of there for no reason. It was a reason Magic got out of there. And I really don't trust this guy Pelinka. To me, when he's talking in these press conferences, it seems like to me he's not like talking. You know how you can talk to somebody and have a conversation with them, you look them in the eye. It's like he's talking through them. You know what I mean? It's like he knows, it's like he's got this script in his head. And he just, when he introduced JJ and they asked him, the press asked him, they said, so you need a big, and and he said, well, me and JJ kind of put his head down. I was like, oh no, okay. So JJ body language is saying, look, I didn't agree with this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This guy's making moves and he wants the power. And I think he kind of forced Magic out. And I think this is why we're dealing with this as Laker fans right now.
It sucks, man. It really sucks. And look at what my guy Reese just said. He said, yo, Dan Trevor has shown a list of teams was put up by the league as far as front offices. And do you all know that they have the Clippers in the top 10 and the Lakers bottom third? There you go. See, that's something that I never thought I'd see that in my life, man. God bless his soul to Dr. Jerry Buzzard. He had us rocking and rolling, bro. Like you don't. I knew he was in good hands, but don't realize what you have till you lose it, man. When he passed, it just felt like, bro, it's been just none but like desperation moves and horrible stuff happening for us Laker fans. But we're gonna rock.
Although Magic is he talked a little much, but you knew he loved this team.
Yeah.
It wasn't shit that he wouldn't do to get us back to championship contention. I miss that about him. I don't like the whole passive, we're looking at a guy, but we're not really like, we used to put our name in that hat. We don't put our name in that hat no more.
That sucks, man. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Hopefully, eventually we can regain, form how we were. But yeah, it's sad, bro. It's sad. It's something I always tell my family, like all good things come to an end. Hopefully that's not the case with the Lakers, bro.
I hope not. I don't want us to lose our shine, but it's sure looking that way sometimes. I mean, I know we'll get back there, but It's tough
Absolutely.
rooting for him right now, dog.
I feel you, brother. But hey, we in this together, man. That's all that matters, BJ. Thank you so much for the call, brother.
Appreciate you, Dan. Appreciate you, Dan, man. Stay grinding, man.
Yes, sir, brother. Thank you. Have a blessed one.
All right, you too.
All right. My guy, BJ, man, with the great call right there. It doesn't feel comfortable as a Laker fan. Like, I can't wake up and say, oh, you guys remember my positivity and my optimism from the moment I started the channel. I always knew the Lakers would be back on top, and we will. But how long will it take this time? That's my biggest concern because, the longer it takes, the more people lose faith. And right now, I don't think there's a lot of faith in this front office. All right, let's bring in my next caller, Justin. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's good, Dang?
How you been, man? Good to see you.
We good. Man, this is disgraceful from the Lakers organization, Laker players 1 through 15. We're paying all these cable bills. Us in LA, we gotta get Spectrum. There's no league pass here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're getting this shitty show day in, day out. It's just tragic, man.
Yeah, it is it is tragic. It's not right. Laker fans definitely deserve a lot more than it's like we're getting sold wolf tickets right now. It almost feels like they're saying you have LeBron, you have AD, just be happy with that. That's what it feels like.
Nah, man, we gotta be at least a top 4 team year in, year out, but we're fighting to be a playing team for what? Just to lose in the first round?
Yep, that's what it's looking like, man.
No,
it's looking bad.
Disgraceful.
In my life, I've never seen a front office that got swept basically twice, because one was a gentleman's sweep, one was a sweep, back to back. And then
the expectation, at least the finals appearance. At least, bare minimum.
Yep, exactly.
Now we ain't the Clippers. We ain't the Celtics.
Yep, exactly, bro.
Standards here.
What are your solutions for this front office moving forward? What would you have us do, man?
If they don't make an exceptional trade, by all means, fired Pelinka. I don't say rebuild, just do a trade. Get at least a center, something that will move the needle.
Right. Absolutely. What can I say, bro? What can I say? We are here, man. I know you're a super diehard like me, man. I see you at the game.
Yeah, bro. You just want to see my walls, man. I punched walls before the Lakers lose, man.
Don't do that. I told
you.
Don't hurt yourself, man. Look, man. I used to do that when I was in high school, bro. And you end up
I gave up.
Don't do it, my guy. But you know what? I appreciate your passion, man. When was the last time you went to a Laker game?
What was that?
When was the last time you went to a Laker game?
It was actually, believe it or not, against Magic.
Oh,
that game.
Okay. You were there? Oh, man.
I was there.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker, bro. And that was the last time you went, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. Hey, man.
Ever since that, it went downhill.
Yeah, say what's up to your bro. I see your bro always hooping on Instagram.
Benny, man. Shout out Benny.
Yeah, man. I remember when I met you guys. You guys were cool as heck, man.
Yes, sir.
I will talk to you later, man. Thanks so much for the call, my guy. I appreciate it.
Take care now.
You too, brother. My guy Justin. Yeah, I met them at the game. They're really cool. They're always at the game, These guys are diehard fans, and it's pretty cool to see them tap in. But I'll tell you, man, this team I don't think they have a quick solution. Oh, looks like my boy tapped in. I got a couple of callers on the line actually, so just be patient. I'm gonna get to all of you guys, or as many as I can, unless more people call in. But let me bring in my guy D. What's up, bro?
Hey, man, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yo, how you doing, man?
Man, you know what, bro? It's gotten to the point where I'm becoming numb to this stuff, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm kind of the same way already, to be honest. I saw D'Lo miss those 2 threes down the stretch, and I was like, you know what? I almost threw my phone. I was like, let me just turn this off because I'm getting heated. That game was really frustrating to watch because nobody hit nothing, and you just got the sense that if they could string together a couple baskets, they could get back in it because they were right there. The lead would get pushed out, and they come right back, and they couldn't close it. So it was a really frustrating game to watch.
Yeah, very frustrating. And it's just this team. If our 3-point shot isn't falling, we're basically non-successful because, for example, tonight, AD, and he was neutralized by both Rudy Gobert and Julius. He couldn't do much. Yeah. 23 points, but they were the hardest fought 23 non-impactful 23 I've ever seen, man. And it's like,
Yeah.
what's the game plan now? The ball movement isn't the same no more. We can blame it on the chemistry and the different lineups. What would you attribute to why this team no longer has an identity? They looked like they were building up early in the season.
Well, because I think the main issue with this team right now is that their offense has become their identity, and that's slipped away from them. They started the beginning of the season as a top 5 offensive team, but around that time that LeBron went on that 3-point slide, they dipped, and they dipped all the way down to about 15. And they've always been a bottom 5 defense. And so if they're not able to score and they're not able to defend, then obviously they're not going to win games. And so that's gone away from them. I think that they need a rebalancing of the roster. I think there are some redundant players in this roster, but they need a rebalancing and trying to find some guys that they can slide in that can be on the floor defensively and be positives there, but also not be negatives on the offensive end. For example, I love what Cam does for us, and I always bring him up. I love what he does for us on the defensive end. And I like his motor. He'll swipe in and people don't see him and get a steal. He had that one big offensive rebound that I think led to a 3. Like, I love his motor. But more often than not, on the shots he gets, even though I think he's still shooting a good percentage on the season, he's not going to knock those down. Vando, if he even exists anymore, I don't know. Same deal. Like, he's not going to knock those down. But the problem is that those guys are hard to come by. Like, the entire league wants those guys. And we need a couple of those guys. We don't just need a big. I don't think Valanciunas changes a lot for us. I think it slots some of our stuff better. It gets us a better big. I think he'll be a backup big.
Oh, you don't think he'll start alongside AD? I think we lost you there, brother, if you can hear me. Yeah, we definitely lost him on that one.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. My phone popped up some update thing. Yeah, I think there's a 0% chance he starts, like negative 10% chance he starts.
It would just be.
I don't think he starts at all.
Locked up too slow in the paint.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. Like, I think they just need a better. They're going to go for like a backup big and kick Koloko and Hayes and maybe those guys out of the rotation. Maybe they play a third big, but I think they're still going to do largely the same thing where it's one big starting and one big off the bench. But I think this team needs a rebalancing. But because their offense isn't there, then they're going to just lose. It is what it is. So I think that's the main issue with this team.
Man, it's depressing, bro. It's depressing. Like, us Laker fans, every season we get our hopes up, and right now, like, there's too many solutions unless we pull a rabbit out of a hat and or something. But I'll say this, man. If you were the Lakers front office, right, and for a fact that LeBron James and AD are on the decline. AD because he's no alpha, and LeBron is a father time. Are you still moving those draft picks, or are you holding on to those, man? What would you do in Rob?
That's a really tough spot to be in. And I don't envy Rob for the position that he's in because that's a tough decision to make. I think personally, if I would give it a little bit longer. Also, fans don't want to wait. We want to trade now. I would hold firm. I'd go until the deadline. I would actually do that if I was Rob, and I would see what has this team done. Did they rebound? Did they go on a streak to where it's like, okay, I really feel confident that if I give them a couple pieces, they'll make this push. And if they're able to do that, I would do it. But if not, I might just hold pat. And that's the exact situation he was in last year, and he chose not to do anything because they started after the end season. They went on that nasty slide, which cost them their entire year. They won 46 games last year, and they started the season great. They ended the season great. But that one stretch in the middle cost them their placement on the season. So I think that at that point he made the decision not to make any changes, and they're in an unfortunate spot. But also at the same time, I'm kind of curious about Rob and what he may decide to do, like literally, because he's in a weird spot. He knows that, I hope he knows that his seat should be hot right now. I don't know how hot it actually is, but it should be hot. And the tricky thing with that is when guys are in that position, they may just try to make a deal to save their job. Mm-hmm. And that also you don't want to have happen. That could set the franchise back. Yep. You don't want that. So
when Mitch Kupchak and Jim knew they were on their way out and they went ahead.
Yeah.
So you're right about that, bro.
You don't want that. So I don't know what Rob is thinking, how secure he is in his job, and and where he's at, because he could make a deal like that because he's got the fingers on the pulse, and he may just say, all right, damn, you guys want to trade? Here we go. I don't know what that looks like, but here we go. Here's 2 first-round picks out, and this is what we're getting back. Deal with it. Oh, it doesn't work out. Rob gets fired. Well, still got to live with the decision he made. So I don't know what position he's in. I think there's a lot to really think about when you talk about should they make the trade? Should they rebuild? Should they do all these different things? I think there's a lot that needs to be considered that people aren't fully thinking through. But I think the best decision currently, honestly, I would love a trade right now, is to just wait and see. I think that's the best decision because the reality is while you know what this team is to a degree, you've dealt with injuries all season already. Like you entered the season with 2 rotation guys out. That's the reality. So I don't know, from last year, but you don't know what they look like under JJ in his system, in his culture. And also, hopefully LeBron comes back and plays better than he did before. I know we kind of were texting about this earlier. I think that matters too. But at the end of the day, the reality is no matter what, if they don't make a trade, this team profiles as a first or second round exit, period. And you can argue whether or not that should be the case. Are we content with that? Obviously, Laker fans typically aren't. So then you circle back to, should we make the trade? Should we stand pat? It's a really weird spot to be in.
Yeah, it is a weird spot. And it's so weird that I find myself contemplating making LeBron James trade videos tomorrow, man.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was telling you, make sure you use that specific one because a lot of them say they're good and they'll say that they work, but they don't be working.
Yeah. So
the tricky thing with that is that he's one of only 2 players in the entire league with a no trade clause. Do you know who the other one is, by the way?
Who is it? No, is it AD?
No, it's Beal.
Wait, what? Who?
Beal.
Oh my God.
Beal is the only other player in the entire NBA with a literal no trade clause. Sometimes guys get like a de facto no trade because you can only be traded, I think, 6 months after your contract is signed, which is why the dudes that were signed in the summer are becoming available now. But if you sign like Lowry Marketing did like mid-August, then you can't be traded for the entirety of the year. But LeBron has a literal de facto no trade, and then Beal is the only other guy. So I think that's where things are tricky because they can control where they go. And so LeBron is in that spot too.
Absolutely. So when I fire up the trade machine, I will keep that in mind for sure tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure. It's I think you have to make it. If you make a LeBron trade, it has to be very favorable to LeBron's destination. Yeah. That's why I said I think fans will be underwhelmed. I don't know. I don't know if you get many picks back also because he's 40 years old. Like, I think that he's in a really weird spot. You'd be trading him just because he has to get traded, not even to try to get like many assets back.
Spoiler alert, if I traded LeBron, it would be to a team that's close to winning it, like Cleveland, where if they just add him, it might be the final piece.
Yeah, I think if he wants that, it's just a team like that or so like OKC or something like that. I don't even think it's like the Warriors specifically because I don't know that they're right there either. I think it's like a surefire, I'm going to win a championship thing. Which is why I don't think he'll do it. And then also the tricky thing is when you're trying to trade a player like that is $50 million is hard to move and it's hard to add up for. Like for the Cavs, that's really hard for them to add up to because the guys are making 18, 19, 20 million. You have to put multiple guys in that deal.
With the Cavs
that are good guys.
I'm going to start with Evan Mobley, man. That's what I'm asking for if I'm the Lakers. Like, you can keep Donovan Mitchell, you can keep Darius Garland, and you can keep Jackson Hayes, man, and LeBron. That's your big four. But you're gonna give
that's best case scenario for the Lakers for sure. Getting Evan Mobley, that'd be insane. But I also don't think that that's gonna happen because LeBron's gonna be like, nah, I want to play with him. Well, so I don't want this trade to go through.
You can play with Donovan Mitchell. You can play with this guy, and that guy.
They'll say take Garland. How about that? Take Garland.
I'll take Garland as long as you give me 50 first-round picks to go with that. But
you're basically negotiating with LeBron. I think with AD, you've got a lot more wiggle room. I think a great destination for AD would be somewhere like OKC. If you could trade with them and get back some of the picks they have, and then you would have to take back somebody like Hardenstein just because the salaries are hard to match. But I think sending him there is like awesome.
You're spoiling my video tomorrow, man.
Oh, you did it? Oh, okay.
I haven't made it yet, but I did have OKC in a potential AD trade.
Yeah, that's a crazy spot for AD if you wanted to do that. So the Lakers, I mean, hey, Rob, if you're listening, we got the blueprint right here. We don't know what to do with LeBron, but we got it for AD. There you go. Get back like 6 picks. Call it.
Yeah, let's do it. For sure. Hey, Mike, thank you so much for calling in, my brother. I appreciate you, man. As always, D free, man.
Yes, sir. No problem. I sent you a text,
Oh, yeah.
so just respond to it when you get the chance.
Okay, for sure. My bad. My phone blew up after I lost, so I rarely look at text
Oh
now.
yeah. Nah, you're good, man.
But
All
thank
right,
you,
I'll
brother.
talk to you later.
All right, bro. I'll text back.
All right,
right.
see you, bro.
All right, bro. And my guy, D Free, man, you guys can find him over there on Lakers Nation from time to time. And he's got his own channel as well with the great Trevor Lane. So definitely tap in with D Free. Very knowledgeable. See, he gave me different food for thought on the Lakers. I didn't think about that. What if Rob Pelinka does exit and just does a self-detonation bomb to, set up whoever takes his job for failure? Coming up next. All right. Next caller, man. Been waiting. You guys have been waiting for a minute. Bring in Jordan Morgan. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Can hear you. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shit, bro, to be honest, man, I think all this bullshit started in 2018, man, because, Pelinka, I wrote this in your comments.
Mhm.
Rob Pelinka is Kobe's ex-agent, and I think he's been sabotaging LeBron since LeBron got there in L.A.
The only reason I don't agree with that conspiracy theory is only because if you sabotage LeBron, you're sabotaging your own career. So, it's like, why would you take a job just to sabotage something? Like, that's counterproductive. But I see your theory, though. I know why, because he's a Kobe guy, right?
Right. Because, you know what I'm saying, that's a main reason that Magic ended up leaving when him and Magic, was bumping heads a lot. Because at the end of the day, why did Pelinka feel the need to break up that championship team after 2020?
Right. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? And you just been seeing it like every time it's been a trade come up or it's been a trade deadlines happening, Lakers haven't done shit. And they've been wasting all of LeBron and AD's shit, really AD's prime years.
Yeah.
And even though a couple of years, AD was battling, injuries. He was in and out, barely being able to play with LeBron. And I think this year, LeBron, he's just fucking fed up with it. LeBron has been carrying teams for damn near 22 years. You know what I'm saying, Dan?
Yeah. One thing we can agree on, I do believe Rob Pelinka needs to get fired stat, bro, because he ain't did shit since 2019. Think about that.
Yeah. It's just been a lot of bullshit, bro. And
yeah,
like LeBron, bro, throughout the years, you know what I'm saying? LeBron has carried team. LeBron has had all that damn energy and shit. And you can just see the energy leaving this year. He's like, shit, every time it's a bad pass or a fucking steal or a fucking, turnover, LeBron just stay on the other end of the court. Like, he fucking done with the bullshit. You got somebody like Russell who should have been traded fucking last year, the year before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He sits here and he just fucking shoots up floaters, plays fucking slow ass, snail ball. And LeBron and them looking like, bro, fucking I'm LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? We got fucking AD. You got some of the best players in the motherfucking world. And you got dudes like AR, you know what I'm saying? Dudes like Hachimura, shit. One night they might have 20, next night they might have fucking 3 or 5.
Well, to be fair, AR's having a career year, and every year he's getting better and better. Rui, I'll give it to you. Rui's been one of the most inconsistent. He showed us glimpses in the playoffs the first year we acquired him. Yeah. And after that, he just, I don't know. I feel like some players, after they get the paycheck, they stop caring, bro. They don't put in the same work. You know what I mean? Like, they get that big paycheck, and I don't see the same work ethic. I don't see the same hunger. And Rui might be one of them. Gabe Vincent, he was amazing for Miami.
Right. That's what pisses me off, bro. He was amazing.
And he came in here, bro. First year he got injured. We waited. We were patient. Second year, he ain't done shit for us, man. So a lot of these role players, some of them, the lights might be too bright. Some just don't care. And I don't know if you saw my podcast with Stanley Johnson last night, but we talked about how some players, basically they don't take care of their body good enough. That's why you see all these injuries, because they get lazy. So what does that tell you? If they get lazy with taking care of the body, what else do they get lazy with, right?
Right, bro. Like Vanderbilt been on the fucking bench for what, damn near 2 years now.
And having a good time, bro. And
yeah, we barely seeing a glimpse of them. Like, okay, then answer me this, bro. What happened? Remember when it was in the motherfucking works that Lakers were looking to get Buddy Hield?
Yeah.
And now look what he's doing over there balling.
But I will say that, though. That one was on your guy LeBron, because apparently, according to rumors, I don't know how true these are, but LeBron wanted Westbrook instead. But supposedly, Rob Pelinka had a deal with the Kings. Or who was it that he was on? Yeah, I think it was the Sacramento Kings at the time he was on, to get Buddy Hield. and other players in the package. And I think LeBron stopped it and said, no, we want Westbrook. They had that work in the works already. So that I will say for sure, I do think that was a Bron thing. Now, the reason I don't believe that theory about Rob sabotaging, you know what type of earthly scumbag you got to be to ruin a franchise, ruin an organization, just to try to ruin a player's career. Like that would just be, you talking about the ultimate scumbaggery, bro. Like I don't think anybody in their right mind would operate from that standpoint. You know what I mean? Like that makes zero sense to me only from that. And also because we did win a championship. We did win a championship in 2020, right after, you know, he put together the team after Magic Johnson quit, right? So once he quit, and I love Magic. I wish he was still up. But after he quit, Rob Pelinka went, you know, he signs all these players in free agency right after he had a pivot away from Kawhi. Yeah. And, you know, he put together a good team. The hard part is that since then, he hasn't been able to replicate the success he had that offseason at all. He's tried, like, he did the Russell Westbrook trade. That didn't work. He traded away Westbrook and a draft pick. Gets D'Lo. We praised him for that. He gets Vandal. We praised him for that. He got Malik Beasley, who at the time was hooping. We praised him for that, even though it didn't work out. But now, my biggest issue with him is he promised after 2020 we compete for more titles. We have not been close.
But just like the caller said right before you, bro, Pelinka been doing all these bargain basement deals the last couple of years. You getting all these other pieces, but you got to see like a year or two of a year in or fucking before a trade deadline, man. This piece ain't fucking working. Yeah. And you got right now superstars like AD and LeBron, man. They need that fucking help.
Yep.
So whenever a trade comes up, like the trades is coming up, man, you need to make fucking moves.
I agree
because I know as a Laker fan. Shit, ain't no people tired of sitting here waiting because when you have a generational superstar like LeBron and AD, it's the win now thing.
Agreed. I agree with that. Trades are 2 years overdue, man. Because the Lakers, they're not used to waiting, like you said, having generational talent. We're not used to waiting even a year, let alone 2. Right. We're going into 2.5 past this trade deadline. So I think Rob Pelinka does not make the right trades, and I don't even think it's one trade. Yeah. If he don't do the right thing before February, what is it? February 3, I think is a trade deadline. Yeah. I think he deserves to get canned and then rehired and refired again because the motherfucker ain't cutting it, you know? Gotcha. So we do agree there. You know, just the conspiracy theories, I don't really buy into them too much just because they won't make sense from like a human standpoint. Like this dude, you're not human, bro. You're an alien if you're doing stuff just to ruin people's careers.
Yeah, it's on some bullshit, man. But that's all I wanted to say on the call in, brother.
Hey, great call, man. Appreciate you, Jordan. I always appreciate it. My God. Have a good one. Man, listen. Everybody has a different standpoint and opinion, but at the end of the day, we can't agree on one thing. Rob Pelinka does deserve to be fired. I actually was scratching my head when he got an extension because I didn't think he was doing a good job leading up to that. Look, so many mistakes he's made. Letting go of Alex Caruso, not giving us a backup big for AD. Just you know, trading for Russell Westbrook. Just mistake after mistake, giving 2-year player options on mid-roll players. Like it just keeps going. He's building up the dirty laundry list, and as a result, we're left here wondering when is he going to correct his own mistakes. Like we're not even looking to get over the top. We're looking to correct his mistakes, you know. And I don't know. Scared money doesn't make money. Before I go to the next callers, super chat. Appreciate you, Dante. He said, "Let's call Indy to see what it would take, within reason, for Turner and Mathurin." Sign free agents, Johnson and McDaniels. You know what? For years, the Lakers were tied up to Miles Turner. I'd love him. I don't think it's realistic, honestly, but success is the key, right? As long as teams don't have success, anything's possible. Even LeBron getting traded is possible if the Lakers keep falling off. So just keep your eyes peeled. I got you guys covered on everything Lakers. I'll probably do a special video tomorrow. No, not probably. I will. I'll do a special video. Doomsday scenario, LeBron gets traded. All right. And I'm going to fire up the trade machine, see what type of solutions we can do with that. But LeBron's never been traded in his career. And it could be that this temper tantrum he's throwing right now is just to get the Lakers to actually make a trade to you know, he looks at the roster up and down, he eyeballs it, and he says, nope, this isn't going to put me over the top, and I'm declining, so I need even more help. You know, but I do agree with the Rob Pelinka being fired take. All right, a couple more callers, man. Let's start with the guys who've been waiting here for a minute. Cowboys Nation. What's up, man? How you doing?
What up, man? I'm a big time listener, guys.
How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining.
What I think about the Lakers, hey, Donovan Mitchell is really good for the trade for LeBron and Bronny. So you get rid of these two and you bring in Donovan Mitchell, and you take out Austin also. You keep in what's his name?
Max Christie, Dalton Connect.
Davis.
Oh.
Anthony Davis. You keep him. You get rid of the other ones, and you drop the other guys also. So you keep these two. You drop other players to come in, so you can back up the Lakers. Trade D'Lo also. I don't like D'Lo.
So you want to build around Donovan Mitchell and Anthony Davis?
Yeah, you keep those two because I like them. Davis has been working a lot. I like that fool. LeBron, you got to go full. Take your son with you, man. Go back to Cleveland.
Wow. Okay. My guy is not messing with LeBron. Okay. So I'll be honest with you, my guy. I will say if we trade LeBron James, that's a big if. I think Anthony Davis, I have a gut feeling Anthony Davis would want out as well because they're big friends. They're like brothers.
Would stay because I would take out LeBron and Bronny together.
Right. But
I would keep Anthony. I would keep Anthony still.
But I just, the thing about AD, the only thing that bothers me is that I don't think he could be a 1A. And if you get Donovan Mitchell, who's going to be your Batman? Do you think Mitchell will be that guy?
Yeah, the Mitchell will be good because he's going to help out Anthony Davis, man. Because they're going to be like a tag team, Bash Brothers.
Man, I don't know if I like that tandem. I do like them individually as players, but I think Donovan Mitchell will make more sense if you have LeBron and then you have a big three.
I don't like LeBron, man. LeBron has to go with his brother, son.
What is son? Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
You keep Donovan Mitchell, and you keep Davis, and you keep Dalton Connect. You keep all these three, get rid of the others, drop the other players in, and you'd be good.
Okay, so you want to retool, not a rebuild. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Just like the Cowboys, man. Just like the Cowboys.
Well, how's that working out for your Cowboys, man?
we're going inside the draft now. We're looking at the draft.
Okay.
So our season's overdone. So and Bill Belichick signed with the University of North Carolina.
I saw that. Yeah, that's interesting.
So he's done. He's finished. He's on the side.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's no more head coaches left. For Rabel, we wanted him for the Tennessee Titans. I don't think he's going to come.
Yeah.
As long as Mike McCarthy can do something next year with the rebuild of the roster.
Yeah.
And Dak says goodbye.
Yeah, Dak was a wholly overpaid, man. That has not.
Dak was trash, man. Dak was trash. Carson.
I do like CeeDee Lamb. I guess the only player I really like from your guys' team is CeeDee. Obviously, but nah, man, it's you've been faithful. If you've been a long time Cowboy fan,
for a long time since I was a little kid till now.
I respect it.
Right now I'm 41, so going to 42 right now in May.
Hey, I respect it, bro. Hey, if anybody who's loyal to the team through the downs, then you're built for this Laker, season so far. Thank you so much.
As long as the Lakers can do something, hey, bring in Donovan Mitchell. I'm good with it.
Yeah,
you get rid of LeBron and his son, and you get rid of Rob Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you put Magic Johnson as GM.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens, my guy. Thank you so much for the call. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome. Go Lakers.
All right, buddy. And shout out to him. He's a diehard Cowboys fan. He came on here with his. Hey, it takes guts to come out here with your Cowboys hat when they struggle so bad, man. It's them and Raiders fans very, very faithful. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I don't necessarily hate them. I hate the Patriots. There's a couple of teams I can't stand, but hey, if you're faithful to the Cowboys through all the struggles and the overpays and the retools and all that, I get where he's coming from. The only thing I will say is the Cavs. The Cavs, I don't think will trade Donovan Mitchell. And remember, Dan Gilbert has built something good. He's a stubborn GM. There's no way I think he even tries to reacquire LeBron. But if he does try to reacquire LeBron, I would try to get Evan Mobley. I think going with a big man like Evan, who's versatile, can score, and is up and coming, I think that would be the best way to like rebuild and retool. But again, I'll leave it for tomorrow. I will definitely be dropping a video, a hypothetical doomsday scenario LeBron requested trade video will be coming tomorrow. All right, it is phone call Friday. Let's go ahead and bring in, let's see, my guy D Prince. How you doing, Prince?
Hey there. Good, how are you?
Good to see you, man. How you doing? I can barely hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
No, it was there was some loud background noise. I had to remove it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm so frustrated right now. Obviously, with our Lakers losing,
Yeah.
it's getting frustrating now, man. These players, they don't think they know fundamentals. It's very frustrating to watch them because all these other teams are just running through us, and these players are not even playing defense. Feels like they lack vitamins in their body, whatever they lack in their body, water or whatever.
Man,
Um, yeah, it's just like really frustrating to watch them like this. Don't play defense and don't hustle back. They don't rebound. And
right.
there's a play earlier that Roy and AD grabbing rebounds against each other, and ended up the Timberwolves scoring easily.
Yeah.
I almost threw my phone on the ground again. I had to replace my screen protector last week because it's full of cracks. And now,
Don't do it, man. It's not worth
I,
it, my guy. It's not worth it. No, but I feel the frustration, and you're right about the fundamentals, man. Sometimes we even struggle to inbound the ball or make a regular outlet pass or just even regular bounce passes. Like guys aren't sealing, they aren't denying the defender. Guys are just able to swim right around them and take the basketball. Fundamentals lacking severely, man. Unfortunately, I agree with that.
yeah, and AD, if you remember that play also, AD he thought that he was fouled by Gobert. Gobert got a dunk or a follow up with their putback,
Yeah,
and he kept complaining with the referee, and then his teammate inbounded the ball, and Jaden McDaniels got a steal and easy two. Those
yeah,
plays has really head scratchers. Like the ref didn't call a foul already, so why are you complaining? Complain if it's a dead ball or something, and then go back on and grab the ball.
yeah.
Just it's just very frustrating earlier, man.
Very frustrating, man. Are you more now? We've had two different types of callers. We have the type of callers that have punch the holes on the wall and some throwing the phone. My guy defense. So the frustration is definitely there, man. But I'll say, for me, I gotta ask y'all. I gotta ask you guys this: like, what are you more on the side on? Starting to rebuild or retooling? What do you personally want for this roster moving forward as a fan?
Well, my heart says rebuild because I get tired of seeing AD and LeBron play like this. It's just like they don't have any juice at all in their superstar status per se. And LeBron is 40, so I'm gonna give him some kind of forgiveness there because he's 40. What I can't forgive with them is the turnovers, the poor decisions that cost us some games. The previous games.
Right.
And AD, he choose which game he'll show up, and he'll choose which game he'll play like a zombie, or some other teams will centers will run through him,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then but I want to really not go and rebuild, but do this instrumental trades like maybe Jonas, or just don't give up the first round picks if we don't even turn this team to a championship contender anyway.
Yep. Agreed. Hey, listen, December 15th, ladies and gentlemen, is right around the corner. So we're going to find out if there's any sort of rumors that surface or any legitimacy to some of these premature rumors for sure. D Prince, thank you so much for the call, my brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Gonna rant there. Last week I wasn't able to get in.
Nope.
It's really difficult to watch games with this
I
kind
know.
of play the Lakers are playing right now. So yeah, it's really healthy, and thank you for giving me a chance to get in and
Of course, my brother. Hey, I appreciate your
Off
calls.
season, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate the calls always, man. Have a great one. All right.
Yeah, thanks, man. Have a good one.
All
Bye.
right, buddy. And for anybody who was asking, yes, he is from the Philippines, man. He's been a diehard Laker fan for a long time. He's always a great caller, man. Shout out to my guy D Prince. All right, I still got a couple of callers on the line, guys. We had a very busy phone line. Some of you guys didn't stay patient and left. That's okay. Hopefully, next phone call Friday, I'll be able to get your calls in. Let's bring in. Let's see. Oh man, my guy Darius Ford. You've been sitting in here for a minute. How you been?
Hey, Dan.
How's it
Let me turn the
going?
camera on.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
there you are. How you doing, man?
Very good. Watching South Park.
Man, you look like you died and you went to heaven with your camera, man. You're looking blurry, bro. With a light.
This is my mom's. This is my mom's room.
Okay, man. Yeah, I know you want to talk to me about my Lakers, man. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. Like the Warriors, they got robbed against the Rockets. Like that was so rigged.
Hey, welcome to our world. That's how we feel as Laker fans all the time, man. We get robbed all the time.
Fuck.
And
Like Bill Kennedy, the nicest referee, just made the most BS call.
It happens. It happens. Who knows if they are betting or anything? But you know, it does happen, and it's unfortunate when it happens. Nobody, trust me, I don't like the Warriors, but I don't like to see nobody get robbed. Of an opportunity to win. Right? We don't go there to see the refs. We go there to see the players for sure. So I understand, bro. Better luck next time, though.
But yeah, the Lakers, dude, they played horrible. Like I hated how they was like turning the ball over, like over and over. Like that one play in the first quarter when the Timberwolves scored that basket, right? Rudy Gobert scored, and then AD wants to like bark at the referee. He's lucky he did not get a tech. Did not pay attention when Jaden McDaniels stole the ball and got an easy basket. Like that's a 4-point play right there that he just gave up.
Yep, absolutely, bro. It's disappointing. And that's really what bothers me about him is his leadership qualities. He lacks them sometimes. Like these are games. LeBron isn't there. You should be taking over, bro. You should be at least giving me 30 and 15. And he struggled to get to 23. Credit to the Timberwolves. They've been playing some phenomenal defense lately. But man, we just had 87 points on the board. That's really dissatisfying, bro. And hopefully we're able to help this team moving forward. But I'll be honest, man, watching this team, I just don't see the fight. I don't see the dogs in them. And the role players, then just too inconsistent. Outside of Austin Reeves, who really gives us a consistent 18, who else can we really count on to give us, 15 or more double-digit scoring with high efficiency? It's hard right now, bro. But it's still early in the year. I know we're a quarter into the season. It's early in the year. Things can change. I've seen it as a longtime basketball fan, like my whole life. I've seen things change. I've seen a team struggle, make a trade, and boom, they start gelling and clicking. I've seen it happen. I'm not going to hold my breath for it, but if it does happen, I will gladly, break the news to you guys and just be excited, bro. Anything else you want to add, brother?
So the Lakers, they face on the Grizzlies next, right?
Yes.
So is LeBron going to be playing?
You know what? Nobody knows. Even the head coach doesn't know where LeBron's at right now. He said he didn't know if he's going to get LeBron back anytime soon. So that's not a good news, right?
So is that going to be like a road game or is it going to be at Staples?
I think it's a road. I'm not sure. It might be at home though. And then we play the Sacramento Kings right after that, back to back
on
the road. So that's not exciting, man. But yeah, we'll see. The West right now, it's not easy, bro. It's not easy, and we're gonna see which direction we go in. Let me ask you this: you're a diehard Warriors fan. What would you be willing to give up if you're the GM for the Warriors? What are you willing to give up to have LeBron on your team? Just out of curiosity, I want to see it from your standpoint. Are you even willing to make that trade?
I mean, it depends. It's like we're really gutting our.
Forget about it. Forget I asked that. I'll make it easier for you. If you, let's just say you're the GM and you call in and you want LeBron, you ask me what I give you. This is my trade offer. You tell me yes or no, okay? So I'll give you LeBron. You give me, we got to start with Kuminga, okay, because he's got the most potential in that team. Moses Moody, Brandon Podemski, Andrew Wiggins, and 2 first-round picks. You doing that? And Andrew
Honestly,
Wiggins
I'll
fill the salary. He's there to fill the salary. But you doing all that? And then we'll throw in some filler players just to make it work. You're the Warriors. I want
who you getting? Okay,
Kuminga, Wiggins,
Kuminga.
Pods, and 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, my question is, do you want Pajemski? Because I remember you was calling him a poodle.
I don't want him, but I can use him in an asset or for another trade, man.
Yeah, I'm doing that trade.
There you go. There you go. So I'm not saying it'll happen because I doubt LeBron ever gets traded. I will drop a hypothetical video, but if it ever does happen, you guys would have to give up a pretty hefty price to make it happen. You know, I was just curious from the Warriors standpoint as a fan. You know, it would be interesting. It would be interesting. But if it does, I think you guys would probably be the first in line. I think Curry would want LeBron there. Don't you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, Curry and LeBron, I know they've been like arch like rivals throughout their entire like careers, like going back to 2015's finals. And that's something different. Like having them, that would be like an interesting story in the NBA. Like they went from arch rivals to like
those guys
teammates.
would love, bro. This is a buddy ball league. There really is no rivals, bro. It's a buddy ball league. Those guys would love to team up. But appreciate your call, my guy. Thank you so much, man.
Hey, remember December 25th.
Oh yeah, we play you guys on Christmas, right?
And yeah, I'm your guest that day.
You want to be my guest over on Playback?
Of course, that's been my side
I'll
hustle.
I'll bring you on with the fellas. I usually don't like 4 people on because we just talk over each other, but I'll bring you on. I got you.
Yeah, I'm pretty quiet, you know, like I kind of chime in when I want to.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'll bring you in for sure, only because it'll be versus your team, so that'll be fun. All right, brother. Thank you for the call, man.
All right, thank you.
All right, brother. All right. Hey, listen, guys, we're already over the top of the hour, but I know some of you guys have been waiting here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and bring in maybe 1 or 2 of you guys more because we have a full room right now still. Mama Mentality, how you doing, bro? Yo. Okay, if they're not ready, I'll go on to the next one. Let's bring in my boy MJ. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
Man, we hanging in there, brother. How you been?
If they gave us that trade, I'd be celebrating.
I'm saying if I'm Rob Pelinka, I want it all. I'm not going to settle for just a couple of little bullshit.
If you get Kuminga,
yeah,
and the other guy, the kid, the Lakers, it'll be hard to beat the Lakers. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, but you know, more so for the rebuilding purposes, right? You want to get off, you want to shoot off like a rocket. If I'm training a generational talent, I don't care what age he is. He's still putting butts on the seats. He's still like my guy said, a storyline. Yeah, we want everything, and then some.
The Lakers, they'll shoot up because them young boys can shoot, play defense. That'll help LeBron. That'll help AD. Oh, that'd be hard to beat. That'll help. That would hurt Golden State. They'll fall.
Right. Absolutely.
Give me that trade all day.
Well, here's the thing about Golden State. This is what if you're Golden State, you have to do it because Curry been crying for another superstar. He loves to play with those, you know. And the closest thing to that, you know, obviously the other superstar. If it was LeBron, now you got a playmaker that helps you when you spotting up for threes, so you can move around like a little. You know how he likes to move around the screens and stuff. LeBron would be the playmaker. He'd be the he could also ball handle and help LeBron a little longer. And then they got Draymond for defense, and then they're gonna have a treasure trove of buyout candidates. They can go get Markelle Fultz right now. They can go get a bunch of pieces to try to build around those guys, you know, from the buyout market. So it wouldn't hurt them that much. But I don't think they're a championship team even with those two. I just don't.
So you telling we get Kuminga and who else?
I look because we got to remember he's a $50 million contract, so he would have to make the money. We would have to make the money work. I'd say Wiggins just for the contract, he gets paid over $20. Kuminga, who's on a rookie scale contract, I'm not sure what it is. I think he just got an extension. Moody, just for potential, and the Podemski kid, the one with the curly hair, little white boy. So get them 4 and 2 first-round picks. All right, they can put a protection on them. That's fine as long as we got first round picks. You know.
And then we got to give away 2 players.
Well, Bronny James obviously included in any package.
Yeah.
And we could throw in somebody else. It depends, whoever we see has less value. But this will speed up the process and the rebuild. Again, I will be dropping the full detail video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I don't want to give away too much. But I just along my train of thought, like, okay, LeBron, let's just say you don't want to come back and play for Lakers. You want the trade. Let's just say doomsday scenario. Look, Warriors and Cavs are at the forefront for me, because they both have assets.
Let's do it. Then we ain't got to hear LeBron fans here no more because they cry every week.
My guys had it.
And then trade D'Lo. Because if D'Lo would have scored 20 points, the Lakers would have won tonight.
Yeah.
That's the problem. 5 points. That's why he lost. D'Lo.
He's not that guy.
So you don't need him no more. Trade D'Lo, trade LeBron, bring them young thugs in to go with AD. And I'm going to tell you something. Anthony Davis, he'll be smiling because when you win, you happy.
Yeah. But I'll be honest with you. I'll be quite honest, and I'm going to save it again for tomorrow's video, but I'll tell you this. If I'm trading LeBron because he wanted out, I think AD's going to want out too. And then I'm trading him, and I'm bringing even more assets, man. More. And we starting scratch from, we starting fresh from scratch. And I'm firing Pelinka because he didn't put enough pieces for AD and LeBron to win multiple titles. That's an underachievement here in LA.
Yeah.
We've never had 2 mega stars of that magnitude and not won at least 2 championships.
Yeah.
At least 2. So what does that tell me? He's not doing his job properly. He got to go to. As soon as he's done with these trades, do your job, and then you're out of here. You know what I mean?
And they still in the 8th spot with all these losses.
No, right now we slipped down to the 10th spot, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter right now because if we got on a 5-game winning streak, we will move up to top 5,
Yeah.
So it's like, but we can't do it though because we don't have the personnel. We don't have the guys with the fighting spirit, man. Guys like my guy who I had yesterday on the podcast, guys like Stanley Johnson. Give me 10 of them on this roster, see what happens,
You had Stanley yesterday too?
Yeah, you didn't see the podcast, bro.
Oh my God. I gotta watch it. What he was talking about. Is he ready?
Yeah. I started a new podcast. I'm gonna try to bring him in here weekly if we can get the schedules aligned.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him I want him back on the team?
I told him, yeah, all Laker fans have been, clamoring for you, bro. Like, you a fan favorite, including myself. Yeah, I told him, bro. So definitely check it out, man.
That's the defense. That's how you shut down. That's how you shut down them best scores.
Right. Absolutely.
Rob Pelinka now, man, thinking, man.
If I was Rob Pelinka, I would have been had him on this team, bro. The moment he became an unrestricted free agent and we cleared that waiver wire, I would have hit him up because you know what? It's almost like having another Vando. We pay Vando so much, but we can't pay Stanley.
Man, you get Vando, you get Stanley right there. It's gonna help you defensive wise a lot.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
It's gonna help you a lot. I'm telling you. And I told you, thought about Stanley back and Dwight.
Dwight, yep. Well, a lot of people have been wanting him, man. A lot of people have been wanting him back, but I just think, because he's a little bit older, I don't think he'll get that opportunity, unfortunately.
Some people so dumb, man.
Yeah.
We got dumb people.
Well, it is what it is, man.
You already got scores. Only thing you need now is rebound and defense. That's why they lost tonight. They'll miss and get a rebound, hit a 3. Remember how we lose every week?
Yep.
The momentum start changing. That one rebound, we get it. And then AD was missing a lot of 5-footers.
You know what? This man does not play like a big man. He doesn't power the basketball up there. He shoots teardrops and just 50-50 shots at, you either make them or miss them. So
I miss how the Reeves play.
Reeves didn't have a good game. He had 18 and 5, but he stat-wise he did it, but he looked sloppy. He looked like he'd been missing in action. Like he looked rusty, because this is his first game back in like over a week. So he looked rusty, man, for sure.
But everybody, they love her. I don't know. You can't blame Reeves. You got to go with D'Angelo's supposed to be your points off the bench. 5 points. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
That's why you look. And he played good against some other team. But when he played high-powering teams sometimes, he choke.
Yep, exactly. D'Lo's not that guy. He's not he's just not mentally tough. It seems to be the common theme with these modern day players. They don't have like AD has the talent to be the best player in the league, but mentally he drifts. He just disappears and shows up when he wants, you know. And so it's unfortunate, MJ. But what is your biggest solution, man? You rebuilding or retooling? How you feel?
I'll go with either one. I'm like, I'm just tired. I'm burnt out. They burned me out. They like, hey, I hate to say it, they like my football team, the Cowboys. Hurt and just chokers. So this year been bad for both of my teams. So I just, oh well. I'm in the oh well mood now. If they win, they win. If they go on a 5-game winning streak, I say, oh. And then they'll go on a 5-game, and then they do a bonehead and lose 3 more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah, bro. It's very unfortunate. I feel your pain, bro. I'm right there with you. I'm burnt out myself. I needed. Look, this how you know I'm burnt out, bro. I needed this week off of the Lakers, and I feel like rejuvenated, alive, bro. I feel so much. Even though we lost tonight, I just feel good that I got time off. So imagine how the players feel. You know, if we fans feel this way, imagine how the players feel, right?
When they next game?
Upgrade. What happened?
When they play, Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday. We play again Sunday versus
in Memphis?
Memphis Grizzlies. Yes, sir.
Is they guard playing or is he out?
You talking about John Morant?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's there. He's there.
Oh, they going to kill us.
MJ calling it already.
LeBron ain't playing.
They haven't gave us the update yet, man. If I get an update tomorrow, I got you, my guy.
This guy don't want to play, dude.
I guess not. I don't know if he's throwing a tantrum because he wants to trade out of here or he wants the Lakers to trade different players in here. I don't know which one it is, so we'll see.
You can't do the trade.
Yeah.
The problem is you can't trade all your future away for LeBron.
Right.
He already been here 5 years. What he gonna do? Then he get hurt. AD get hurt. Then we lose all our picks. And then everybody like, well, they lost all. They'll be talking smack about the Lakers. They lost all they picks. No, you can't do it. So I tell you, the key, get a big man and just bring another defensive player or trade D'Lo. Trade D'Lo for one of them forwards. He only gave you 5. You ain't gonna miss it. Go get one of the forwards from New Jersey. Get Finney from New Jersey. Hey man, we'll give you D'Lo for Finney.
Hey, these kind of comments make me laugh right here, bro. Listen to this one. If LeBron leaves the Lakers, LeBron gonna win 5 rings. You heard?
At 45 years old, huh? You're not surpassing Michael Jordan. Y'all fools. Y'all are foolish.
I don't know if you meant 5 in total or if you meant 5 more, but it's more comical if you meant 5 more. That would be funny, man.
That's a LeBron fan. They delusional. Everything got to be LeBron lost a lot of these games too.
Yeah.
Don't get it mistaken. They always talk about Reed, D'Lo, so and so, but LeBron lost 2 or 3 of these games himself too. Getting killed, backdoored, not getting the rebound. Look at that stupid play when AD tipped the ball to him, the dude beat him to the ball.
Yeah, our stars are mentally weak, man. That's why I wouldn't mind if the Lakers took that route and actually tried to rebuild. But remember, LeBron does have a no trade clause, so that means if he don't want the trade, it won't happen. You know, that's all that matters. MJ,
I hope he wanted to shut all these LeBron James fans up. The people are telling the truth. It's a team ball. You lose with me or you can't. LeBron lost a lot of games. AD lost a lot of games. Oh, I know we ain't got the big man we supposed to get, but we had a lot of games we could have won, and it started with the Orlando game when we had the game won. Ever since then, it's been mediocre.
Hey, why does it feel that way, bro? Why does it feel like, you know what I'm saying? Why does it feel like other stars always outperform our stars? It just feels that way every game.
Every game.
And once in a while, they'll show up like the last time they both had 30-point games was LeBron and AD. that
but they
magic.
lost it. Missing free throws. Both of them missed 4 free throws. About 4 points, 27 seconds left. I said, okay. It was 10-4. I said, okay, we about to be 11-4. Wrong.
Right.
And then that's when the slaw came. We started getting our butt kicked. And you see LeBron over there mad. He tried to laugh it off. But you know he be talking smack. These players are bum. And then he got his fan base. Oh, these players. Man, I don't want to hear that. I'll be like, no, man, you with me or not? Just be straight up, bro. You don't want to play? Trade him. Take the trade clause off. He sounds just like Dak Prescott. Take the trade clause off so we can trade your sorry butt. I'm a team player first.
Yeah.
I was going against you when you was in Cleveland. I started rooting for you because you came to the Lakers.
Right.
You get off my team, I'm going against you. I don't care. So real Laker fans on here, if they trade them, oh well, who cares? I'm still going to go for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
We're staying with our team for sure. And the same would have went for Kobe. If he would, when he requested a trade in 07, if we would have traded him, that's where my loyalty would have ended with him. I would have stayed a Laker for sure. Yeah. Always, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
It's with your team.
At the door. For
So
sure.
that shows you as a real fan and you're not fair weather.
Yep.
You know, and like I tell you, what I tell you, I always tell you, if LeBron stayed in the post, he could get like 20 free throws. He could kill him, but he want to be a point guard. That's why they lose him. I'm telling you. Can't nobody stop him. I know can't nobody stop him.
Yep.
He's too big, but he don't want to play. Phil Jackson have his butt in the post, killing him.
Right.
He won't be out at the top of the key shooting jumpers and no. Come on, man. You smarter than that. That's why they lose.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to keep losing because he want to be a point guard. And all these LeBron James fans on here, they butt kissers, and they're not really Lakers fans. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about
That's why I love you, bro. You speak from the heart. Even when I don't agree with you, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Not all LeBron James are like not all LeBron fans are like that, but some of them are.
Yeah. Some of them are. Okay, yeah. Let me rephrase that. Some of them are. Some of the LeBron James fans are cool. But I vote for LeBron. I want LeBron to be successful. I want you to win a lot of championships.
Bro,
but
Russell Westbrook fans got to be the worst. When we had him, bro, I couldn't say one bad thing about him. I'd be attacked after every post game. That's got to be some of the first. I think that player fan toxicity is bad for the game of basketball because we can no longer critique the whole team entirely. You kind of have to mince your words, and I'm not with that. I'm like that. I'm just like you, man. When somebody has a bad game, we calling them out, bro.
Call them out. Don't take up for them.
Yeah.
If my favorite player make a boo boo, I went off on Kobe sometime. Bonehead. That's my dog.
Yeah.
But I know he got a heart like a lion. He want to win. He want to destroy you.
Right.
The guy hate losing. And LeBron, like I said, we ain't gonna say who better. LeBron is a GOAT. Michael Jordan is a GOAT. Kobe is a GOAT. There's a lot of GOATs.
Yep.
But what everybody trying to compare the GOAT, he's better. No, that's when you get cut up. If you're a LeBron fan and you trying to say he's better than Michael Jordan, you foolish. You know they played football back then. The score was 80. That's why they changed the league. Back in the day, a lot of these players come play back then. Them dudes was physical, powerful.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? When he beat that Cleveland team, Brad Daugherty and all them, that team was a 65-win team. And the Jordan them beat them.
Right. Look, I agree with you, bro. We can't even have that conversation about GOATs because every player has been the GOAT of his own generation. LeBron's been the GOAT of this generation.
Yeah.
Kobe was the GOAT of his, and Michael was the GOAT of his. We agree with that. Bro, I appreciate you for the call, man.
Salute.
Thank you, man. I always love, bro. MJ.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing with that. Yeah. I want you to, I'm going to give it to you so you can make money with all your fans. I'm going to call you. I work online too. Yeah. And this company pays you for shopping. I work for a shopping company, and they pays you thousands of dollars just to shop online. I'm gonna hook you up so you and all your family and I ain't gonna say it. Because I got your number. I'm gonna send it to you, and then all these people here could make money shopping, and the company retires you, and you can make more money on on this company than you did all your 10 years. So I'm gonna hook you up, and I'm gonna leave it. When I hook you up, then so you can get your link, and then you just put your link on your thing, and they can sign up so that all your fan base can make money for the rest of their life.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. My guy MJ, that's love right there. I look forward to it, man. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna text it to you tonight. It's a 12-minute video of the lady I work with.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It's gonna save y'all life, it's health, and you're gonna get well. Without the health, you can't get well. If you reverse it and have wealth, and you sick, like the guy from the Steve Jobs when he died, a billionaire, you don't want that. You want health. So you go to 80, 90, 100 until the most I take you out. So I'm gonna hook you up, then you can hook all your whole fan base up for life. I'm gonna text it to you when we get off the phone. I'll call you tomorrow and explain it more to you.
I appreciate that, MJ. Thank you so much, brother. Always love, and I will pass it down to my subs as well. I appreciate that, man. My God.
All right, family. Salute. Shalom.
Shalom, man. Have a good
Happy
one.
Sabbath. This is my Sabbath.
Nice. Happy Sabbath, brother. Have a great one, man. Much
Thank
love.
you, brother.
All right, brother. My guy, MJ. Look, listen, he speaks from the heart, man. He means no harm. He means well always. Love that brother right there. Patrick, thank you so much for Super Chat, brother. This Laker team looks worse than those Kobe teams that had no players on the roster. At least those teams played as hard as they could. That's because, remember, back then, they were playing for contracts. Now there's a lot more guaranteed salaries out here, man. Back then, man, everything was a grind. And I think that really also factors into that. But you're right. We do look worse. And I don't like it one bit because we got 2 megastars. And that shouldn't, that shouldn't be the case. All right, I got time for one more between my guy Rickett and Mamba Mentality. Rickett said to pick Mamba Mentality because he's a cool guy. So let's bring him up. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Dan? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing, bro?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
Good. Well, as good as we can after another horrible Laker loss. But, taking it stride.
Stuff, man. Yeah, that 5 days was pretty good, relaxing. But we got to get back to Lakers basketball, man. And, man, I don't know where to start, dude. I'm at the point where, Rob, if you don't do the proper trades or do the trades that we need, like just sell LeBron AD and start the rebuild. Actually, show yourself out the door and then we'll start the rebuild without him because I don't trust him with the rebuild either.
That's a good point. That is a good point. And what is to say that he won't sabotage us like Mitch and Jim did on the way out with those Lil Dang Mozgov contracts, right? So
yeah, to see this, what we need is I used to think that we would just need to kick out D'Lo because he was one of the main problems, but I feel like now that's more. Like now I'm starting to see that it's more guys. Like it's not only D'Lo, but we need also a two-way guard and a wing. And there's a couple of people here who's been disappointing me. Like obviously D'Lo and Gabe, we need to talk about them. They should have been gone before the season started. But the third guy who's been disappointing me is Rui. Like I don't know, man. It just feels like anybody who is at the same 6'8" power forward can just blow by him who has a little bit more athleticism. Before I got here, I was looking at Julius Randle, like his information. Bro, he's like 30 years old, 6'8", and weighs like 10 more pounds than Rui, but he looks lighter on the feet, better footwork. And we've seen it like with this and Aaron Gordon, like people who are just quicker with their feet just cook Rui, man.
That's true. That is very true, man. And you know what? It's unfortunate. Rui has been a disappointment for me. He's just too inconsistent for the amount he gets paid now. Too inconsistent. Before, I love this potential, and I always wanted him to start just to see what he can do. He's not really showing me what I want to see from a starting caliber guy, right? So it's gotten to that point, man, where I'm just like, yeah, if the right package comes around, I'm not just going to give him away for anything, but if the right deal comes around, then yeah, Rui can go too. Another player that's been disappointing besides Gabe Vincent, because that was a gimme, is Max Christie. All right. Yeah, and it's not, I love his defense still. His athleticism and his hustle is there. But remember, he had a nice mid-range jump shot. What happened to that? He was, during the summer, he was able to showcase him being able to put the ball on the floor and attack and do different things. Seems like he can't dribble. It's always a turnover waiting to happen. And his jump shot just hasn't been there. So it's like, what happened to these players that were showing all this potential, right? They're not showing it anymore, man. And And that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Max Christie is one of them too. And another one, and this surprisingly, because obviously I don't want to trade him unless I get a star back, is AD. I don't know, something about like after 2020, like the fire just went away from him. Like he was like this big dog, this hustler, this guy who brought in a lot of energy, and it looks like now maybe he is comfortable with one ring, and that's just not what we Lakers are all about. We're about more championships and stuff like that. So, if the right superstar wants to come over here, I'm willing to trade AD too. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like I said, I will be dropping a video tomorrow for sure. I'm gonna call it Doomsday Scenario, trade them all. And I'm gonna give you guys different scenarios where, did you say, I think if LeBron requests a trade, I think AD will be next. I don't think we keep AD. I'd be shocked if AD wants to, continue, he wants to be the torchbearer here. I just think the lights might be too bright for everybody involved. Right. So
actually, Trevor Lane got me a little bit worried about the LeBron going to Golden State because he does have the no trade clause. So one thing that Trevor Lane made me think is, what if LeBron wants to do what Bradley Beal did and want to keep some of these guys, because he knows that the Lakers take most of the guys that are good key pieces to the Warriors. He's going to veto the trade. Now that would mess. I don't think he'll do that, but if he does that, that's just kind of like a backstab to us. And
no, I'll say this: LeBron's going to do what's in the best interest of LeBron. But I would say this: if I'm the Lakers, I'm like, listen, LeBron, we drafted your son, we did you that favor. We traded for Westbrook, we did you that favor. We brought AD, you wanted that, we did you that favor. Do us the favor of letting us get all the young talent. You don't need that over there, anyways. You're ready to win now, right? So go join up, link up with Curry, link up with Draymond, and the rest can be plug-in players. You got 3 star players there, and you can go and through the buyout market, through free agency, through whatever, to fill out the rest of the roster. They can do that, right? And if he's not interested in that, then I will play hardball. Then I'll be like, okay, then you're going to have to stay another year with the Lakers. Simple as that. We'd rather get the salary cap if he opts out next year and use that to go sign a major free agent than to get a bunch of bums on expire or contracts that aren't even expiring and just settle for that, So, again, they have to be smart. They have to be smart. And like AMC just said right here in the comments section, he doesn't like young players anyway. I think Curry would implore LeBron James to just accept it as long as they get together. I'm sure they're going to be recruiting. Listen, man, it's a buddy league. They probably already have players recruited just in case a scenario like that happens. Not to mention there's talented pieces who you can grab from overseas, guys like Stanley, guys like Markelle Fultz, who right now doesn't even have a job. Heck, Lonnie Walker, he's been hooping overseas as well. So it wouldn't be a problem for them to fill out that roster anyways. It's more so the Lakers have to, dig in their heels and say, we won't settle for less than this, right? Because we're not asking for Curry or Draymond. So if you're getting LeBron, we got to have all your young assets. You can't have them both. Can't have your cake and eat it too, right?
Yeah, I totally agree, man. So to me, it's just that. Rob, do a trade and not just do Jonas and then wash your hands, say you're good, you're done. We need a multiple ones. Get us a wing, get us a two-way guard, and with us. And if you can't do that, then rebuild. All right, man. That was nice talking to you. I actually got to go. I have to do something real quick.
You too, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the call. All right. That's going to wrap it up for Phone Call Friday, guys. If you guys were waiting on the line, hopefully next time I get you guys, try to call in early. That way, I don't know. It just shows me random callers at times, and I bring up as many as I possibly can. So that's the way I do it. But, yeah, again, I'll have a very special video coming up tomorrow, guys. And that is going to be the LeBron James trade scenario video. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys tap back in for that. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out, guys. It's been another post-game / phone call Fridays. So again, I appreciate everybody for calling, everybody for commenting, all the super chatters, and all my members of the channel. Thank you guys so much. If you already have it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and consider joining the membership plan. For all your guys' comments will get featured on the mainstream, as well as questions for when we do have special guests like Stanley and all of that. So a lot of benefits to being a member, as well as like rumors, trade rumors early, everything. You guys will get it. And again, just subscribe because the content is going to overflow on this channel. It's going crazy right now. Again, appreciate you guys. I will see you guys here Sunday. No, actually tomorrow for that video. And then on Sunday for the pregame as well. All right. Enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.